Hello everyone, and welcome to part 4 of my Jets Connected franchise on the Xbox One here on Klein92 TV. We are heading into week 7 of the NFL regular season. Right now our record is 4-2 and we are standing at the number 2 spot in the AFC. Unfortunately, we do not have a bye in the first round of the playoffs because the team with the number 1 spot is the Buffalo Bills, who have 5 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie. But first we gotta focus just on this game. We are playing Thursday Night Football up against our interdivision rivals, the New England Patriots. It seems like every single year the Patriots are winning the AFC East. They're always the team out of that division that seems to make the playoffs. This is the year where I think we can challenge them and hopefully take away that playoff spot. The big news in this game is the recent injury on the New York Jets. As you guys know, we play every other game in this series. Last episode, we simulated a game up against the Denver Broncos. We ended up winning that game, but it was not worth it in the end. And that is because at Mile High Stadium, Arian Foster dislocated his ankle and he will be out for the next 9 weeks of the season. That means that he will not play for the remainder of the regular season. The next time that he is guaranteed to play is the wild card round in the playoffs. So as we're heading into the gameplay of this video, I want to talk a little bit about the real world NFL. Week 1 of the NFL regular season was last week at the time of this recording, and I had mixed impressions with the first week of the NFL regular season. And what I meant by my first impressions was that I saw some teams that I expected to play bad this season, but they came out in week 1 and had a phenomenal game. But at the same time, there were teams that I expected to play well this season, but they came out into week 1 and just played terribly. In this episode, I want to talk about the teams that I think are on the rise and are on the downfall in this season. My number 1 rising team is the Miami Dolphins. They came out into week 1 and defeated the Patriots. I cannot remember the last time the Patriots lost their division. The Dolphins have definitely improved their roster from last year. They picked up Noshawn Moreno during free agency. They still have Mike Wallace, who's a really good wide receiver, and they still have Ryan Tannehill, who I don't think is a franchise quarterback, but he's a decent quarterback nonetheless. It seems like the Dolphins are constantly underrated every single year. Last year they almost made the playoffs, and I feel like this year they could make the playoffs, and they may even get past the wild card round. Another underrated team that I saw was the Buffalo Bills. The Bills defeated the Bears in week 1, and the Bears made a ton of free agency moves. They have Jared Allen now, so you would think that their defense is better, but that did not help them. They still lost to a team that had just 6 wins last year. So now I want to talk about what teams I think are on the downfall, and my first team that I can think of are the Kansas City Chiefs. They lost in week 1 up against the Tennessee Titans, and last year they made the playoffs with an extremely easy schedule. I think in their first 8 games they went 6-2, and they played no teams with a record above 500. This year their schedule is a little bit more difficult, so I can just not see them clinching a playoff spot. So I want to hear from you guys. You can go into the comments section below and tell me which teams you think are on the rise and which teams are on the downfall. I'm thinking of implementing a new part in these episodes where I tell you the responses that you guys gave me from the past episode's question. So that just gives you guys more of a reason to comment on this video, because if you do comment, there is the chance that you could be featured in the next episode of this series. So let's head into the gameplay of this video. The score is 10-0 at the start of the 3rd quarter, and we're already cheesing the Patriots. I was running to the left side with Michael Vick. I made sure the defender tackled me right after Michael Vick stepped out of bounds. That would give us 10 yards for the run, plus another 15 for the penalty. So the ball is placed at the 49-yard line, and Chris Ivory is running up the middle, and he picks up the first down. Chris Ivory had the starting spot in this game, but after the way he performed, I think I'm going to give it to Bill Powell after this. And look at the touchdown right there in the right corner to Hill, a pass from Michael Vick, nearly a 30-yard pass. The Jets have opened up a 17-point lead, and the Patriots should be in panic mode at this point. They need to get some quick points up on the board, and the best way to get those quick points is to use your 2 biggest weapons, Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. But even with those weapons, the Patriots were not able to convert on 3rd down. The Jets now have the ball on 3rd and 6, and Vick finds Hill again on the left side. He gets to the 50-yard line before being pushed out of bounds, and Hill easily outperforms outperformed our other two wide receivers. Yes, Larry Fitzgerald and Eric Decker are both better players, but Stephen Hill just showed up to play in this game. So to close out the third quarter, we will find Eric Decker across the middle. Starting the fourth quarter, it is 3rd and 4. Michael Vick is back. I'm going to try to scramble, but he gets sacked in the backfield. That will force us to kick a field goal from the 12-yard line. The kick is up, and it is good. So after that field goal, the score is 22-0 in the fourth quarter. I did not expect to be blowing out the Patriots on the road like the way that we are. So the Patriots are going to try to get a drive going. They're starting off with a pass to Edelman, who gets to the 41-yard line. 7 minutes left. Tom Brady is in the shotgun. He's passing it across the middle to Aaron Dobson, who picks up the first down at the 45-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The Patriots are approaching field goal range. They're trying to get some points up on the board. Brady is lobbing it to the left side to Gronkowski, who gets it to the 13-yard line. Now on the 3-yard line, it is 1st and goal. Shane Vereen is running right up the middle, and they get a touchdown. The score will now be 20-7. He's celebrating after that, but it may be too little too late. 3 minutes left in this game. We're doing the play action. Our running game is not getting anything going, so we might as well run with Michael Vick instead. He gets all the way to the opponent's side of the field, and I really like the way that play was set up, so I'm going to call a no huddle. We're going to try doing the same play again. I want to see if I can get this to work for the second time. So here is the play action. Michael Vick runs to the left side. There's nothing there, but the right side of the field is open this time. He gets to around the 41-yard line before being tackled. After the 2-minute warning, we have it at the 38. Vick is going to throw it to the left side to Eric Decker, who's going to do a little jump there. I was trying to jump over the defender. Obviously, it didn't work out. At the 17-yard line, Michael Vick is pump faking. He sheds a tackle, and the middle of the field is open. He will run all the way to the 7-yard line and pick up the first down. Now at the 4-yard line, Chris Ivory will run right up the middle and get the touchdown, so that will make the score 7-26. I want to go for 2 here and make it a 3-touchdown game. Vick is in the shotgun. He's going to roll out to the right side. He sees that Chris Ivory is open. He passes it to him, and he will convert on the 2-point conversion. That will make the score 28-7, and Chad Masters looks upset after that play. I'm bringing a blitz here, but the Patriots are running a screenplay. Shane Vereen is running down the right sideline. He is at the 30, the 25, and he gets tackled at the 15-yard line. I thought he had a touchdown there. Luckily, we did stop him. Now Brady is in the shotgun. He sheds one tackle, rolling out to the right. He throws it as he's getting hit, and look at that catch by Danny Amendola. What an amazing play by the Patriots offense. I had to go into replay mode here. I did not expect Tom Brady to get off this pass. I thought I had him sacked twice, and look at him throwing the ball while being tackled. A perfect pass while being knocked down to the ground. That was a phenomenal play. It's going to come down to this onside kick, and it will be recovered by the Jets. Stephen Hill is going to try to bring it back for a touchdown. He will end up taking it to just the 30-yard line, and that will conclude this game. Your final score was 14-28, and it was a great performance by the New York Jets, both offensively and defensively, but the reason why we won was because of our defensive line. We had so many sacks in this game. I think we had at least 6 or 7 by the end. You could even call this game a sacktastic performance. Looking at the final game stats, we were pretty consistent with our scoring, and we did not allow any scores by the Patriots up until the fourth quarter. So week 8 of the NFL season will be up against the Buffalo Bills. I simulate that game, and we go out of there with the win. I think we are currently the number 2 team in the AFC. The next episode in this series will be up against the Kansas City Chiefs. So I hope you guys had a fun time watching this video. Be sure to have a great day. God bless you guys. Bye.